This month I'm celebrating my birthday. My kids informed me about 4 years ago that I'd actually achieved old man status when I turned 40. So now that I'm turning 44 this month, I'm celebrating my 4th anniversary of being old. And, I'm learning there's some things I can still do, but there's some things I can't do. I was an athletic kid, participated in sports growing up, baseball, football, basketball, track, and things like that. And the older you get, the less you can do. I can't play football anymore. My body won't take it. I can't even do basketball anymore. Unless they put oxygen tanks scattered along the floor, I can't play basketball. I don't run track. My arm and shoulder, my elbow can't handle throwing a softball, much less throwing a fastball. So your body starts wearing down. One of the things I can do is play golf. And I had a friend here at the church gave me a present, gave me some golf balls to go play golf with. And so that's what I'm hoping to do. That's an old man sport. I can still play. I can still play golf. Never could play it great, but I can still play golf. And my friend Glenn, he gave me these golf balls, and he wrote me a letter. And I want to share a little bit from this letter because it's something that, man, it's just an awesome lesson. I love it. And I love what this brother said. And if you allow me, I want to read this to you. He said, I was watching an evangelist on TV, and he was talking about trials and tribulations, and he used the story of the golf ball to illustrate his point. How the first golf balls were perfect spheres, smooth, without blemishes or defects. Back then, the game was played by the richer individuals who could afford the golf clubs and the new golf balls. It was considered by those individuals to be shameful to pull out a beat-up, used golf ball to play the game. They would always start a new game with a new ball to get the most out of it. And some didn't care that they couldn't afford to buy golf clubs and new golf balls. They just wanted to play the game. And so if they had just one golf club and a few beat-up golf balls, they would find that they were found on the edge of the fairways. Then they would play some golf. And later on, the richer players were noticing how better the players with only one golf club and a few used golf balls were playing. They noticed how straighter the golf balls were flying. And the more they looked into the situation, the more they realized that the golf balls that were dented and blemished from being hit so many times actually flew straighter. The more the ball was hit and beat up down the fairways, the straighter it would fly. The little indentions on the ball from being hit over and over again caused the ball to fly through the air straighter. Now, golf balls are made with dimples. This is the same way for us. The more trials and tribulations God lets us go through, the stronger we get, and the wiser we become, and the straighter we fly. We are, through God, able to endure what the world throws at us. Romans 5, verses 3 and 4 says that tribulation produces perseverance, and perseverance, character, and character, hope. What an incredible story. I mean, see, as I read that, and I began thinking, and I try to keep up with golf ball technology, and I know they tamper with, how many divots can they little dimples they got on these things and all the technology they have on there. And but to think that the imperfections, the bruises and the wounds that are on the golf ball actually made the golf ball perform better. What a beautiful picture of life. What a beautiful picture of the life of a Christian. Because we get beat up. We get hammered every day. We go through things and we're getting hammered, and we've got scars on our heart, scars on our life, scars on our mind. And yet these things are developing perseverance. It's developing that stick-to-it attitude. It's developing character. Because once we learn how not to do something, we learn to do it right. As I heard one guy say, if you're going to get through life well, you got to make good decisions. And the only way to make good decisions is to make some bad decisions. And so when you're going through life and getting hammered by life, that actually makes us better people. It actually gives us the tools we need to succeed in life because we're trying and we don't give up. So let me encourage you with this thought this week. As you go about living, live. Bruises and bumps and all, knowing that every one of those bruises and bumps is a dimple on that golf ball of your life. And as God hits your life, as He tees you up and hits you down the fairway of life, understand you're going to fly truer and straighter and accomplish more for God because of everything you've been through. Your experiences, though some of your experiences are harsh and they're negative and they're bad, that's life. We all have those things. We all have them. My kids, they're going to have them. I can't shelter them from them. If I keep my kids from getting beat up and bruised in life, I keep them from learning the things that help them to fly straight and to fly true. So live your life with this thought. I'm going to make it because of everything I've been through. I'm going to succeed because of what I've been through. God is equipping me through every test, through every trial. God is equipping me, not beating me up. He's equipping me with what I need to fly truer and straighter and farther for Him than I ever have. I will do more for God because of where I've been. And where I've been is going to get me to where I need to be. What I've had to endure is going to work out for my gain and God's glory. I pray that you have a fantastic week. Bumps and bruises and all, knowing that you've survived 100% of everything you've ever encountered. You're going to survive whatever you encounter this week as well. And it's going to help you. It's going to serve to help you become better for God. God bless you. Have a great week as you walk out your Christ life.